So how would you grade the Kawhi and PG era based on the expectations 5 years ago versus the results today?
It's a failure.
Summer school?
It's a failure to me. I mean,
D is passing, right?
I mean, you can get by with one, but it's not enough to graduate.
Is passing, right?
Not enough to graduate.
Regular D, just a good old D.
It'll keep you.
It's a good old standard.
Just good old standard D. I ain't gotta take this class. I ain't gotta take this class no more, huh?
Is a D passing?
It'll get you.
It gets you to the.
It'll get you through, but you can't stack enough of them up and expect to graduate. Eventually,
You can't have all D's.
You gotta mix them.
But you get to like if algebra 1, you get a D. You get to go to algebra 2. I'm out of here.
Like I failed, but keep on going.
D stands for done.
Done. Done.
So I got them as a D. We done with it.
Damn.
We done with it. Let's move on.
Damn.
We done. Let's get some new players in here. Let's freshen it up.
Nah,
that's what I mean. I'm done with the experiment.
I say it's an F. That's what I'm saying. I put them all out there this summer. Put everybody in the middle. See what we can get.
They're about to extend T. Lou.
Huh?
They're about to extend him.
They're going to have to because Lakers after him.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that next second.
I mean, it would make sense to put everybody else on the line.
Balmer, I think it said previously, he wants to make a big splash coming in with this new arena, wants some continuity with that squad. They gave Kawhi the 3-year extension. PG set to become a free agent. James Harden set to become a free agent. Westbrook also has a player option. Remains to be seen what happens on that side.
Do you bring Jalen Green in?
They're not getting rid of him.
No. Yo, hey, if you
take Jalen Green for James Harden?
Houston, they doing it. Houston. Remember, think about the coach over there, man. Who you think he'd rather coach? Jalen Green? Yeah.
You don't think he'll take James?
Now with that young team, they got the young team. They got their guard. They got their center, right? With Sangoon.
Listen,
Brandon,
just build around that.
You look like you had something important you wanted to say.
If I'm the Clippers, man, I'm getting a megastar.
Who?
I mean, shit, why not just go see what Golden State talking about?
To L.A.?
For who?
For Steph Curry.
Which Golden State player?
For Steph Curry.
L.A.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you got new arena. You're gonna need you're gonna need somebody to bring some type of, entertainment and excitement in there. And you need excitement. So you're gonna need a player like Steph, or you gotta go find another young mega star that's on the up and up. Because
Ball. L.A.
I mean, entertaining.
The thing with the Clippers is you're getting this new arena. Are you going in there with the hopes of trying to win a championship, or are you going to bust it up and go just a new young team? Are you trying to rebuild and say this is because what happens if you go in there with this team and y'all are failing? You know how long you're going to be in the shit.
Yeah.
So you have to this really has to be like a really fast
So I'm saying they got
turnover. Like you really got to go like, are we trying to win a championship and then turn that bitch back over?
If you're Steve, right, and you're sitting at the table, you with your executives, you know that you got a 50-year plan. This is a 50-year investment.
Yep.
Right? Our 50-year plan is not going to be immediate on our return, which means that we tried this early on before we made this investment. Now that we've seen 6 years, before we actually made the investment, what we had with these pieces that could have got us to a championship did not fucking work. So we're not going after a championship because you know what? We're on the West side. Let's look at the West. It's a lot of fucking teams going for that championship that's got better pieces than we do.
The young team.
So why wouldn't we rebuild? Why wouldn't we go get LaMelo Ball for James Harden and Zubac?
Charlotte taking that deal.
We keep Kawhi. We got Melo. Now we bringing in what with Melo? Fan base, younger crowd. He's an LA kid. He can actually be promoted. He can be the face out here. You're giving us a good player at a good price for a guy who's on the downside. You got Brandon Miller still over there at Charlotte. So you got a PG.
Would you trade for both of them?
I mean, I would want to take PG to that same trade and bring Brandon Miller over. Brandon Miller and Melo Ball.
You think Charlotte would do that?
I don't think Charlotte
for those three.
No.
Those three.
What's so funny is I think Charlotte. You got to look at like a Charlotte, a Detroit, look at some of them bottom-feeding teams that might need a bigger name just to sell some tickets.
Just to sell tickets.
And then you come up off like Cunningham. If you can steal Cade and say, "Oh, I got
But do you feel like K's a big enough name for the LA market to rally?
No. He's a young enough name.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I have to go from, like, especially when you're looking at a team like OKC, right? You have to be able to, like, take your team and then flip it and make them good within 2-3 years.
Yep.
You can't go from this team and then just rebuild, and you're rebuilding 6, 7, 8 years. That whole investment, it's just not a good look for you.
Facts.
Especially when you're trying, like, he's trying to go into that building, selling out tickets and doing all of that. So this has to be like, I get rid of this piece, bring this piece in. Like, you have a 2-year window to really flip it and put it back and look something
Make
like
it look good enough,
And make
yeah.
it look good enough to sell tickets still.
So do you not think that bringing back this Clippers big three LA guys with Harden, PG, and Kawhi is enough to sell it to the LA market?
They're too old.
Or are they just fed up with it?
They just proved they couldn't do it. They just proved it to LA.
But no Kawhi with knee injury, but it's been the same thing.
How many times? But that's what I'm saying. How many times you gonna keep saying that? Oh, this is this, and that's what I'm saying is if you're gonna come back thinking, all right, we're gonna go back into next year, we're gonna get to the 3rd to the 5th spot. Kawhi's gonna play 60, 70 games, and then we possibly might not have him for the playoffs. No, you can't keep running that same scenario.
How many people fit in their arena? The new one? I tell you right now, they bring back that same team, it won't even.
Nah, they gonna
I don't even think they're gonna crack over 10,000.
Nah,
I believe 18,000.
They gonna.
They're not selling
Close to 18,000.
18,000. They're not.
In the City of Champions Guild.
Bro, they're not getting over 10,000. If they bring this team back, they're not getting 10,000. They're not getting over 10,000.
They're gonna win regular. They're gonna win regular season game. This is my thing: is why the fuck are they building smaller?
Right.
Huh?
Why are they building smaller?
You see where it's at? They can't. They can't.
More exclusive then. You make it more exclusive.
What I'm saying is it's like this. San Antonio, right? Syracuse, arenas like that. You don't ever have to rebuild that arena anymore. You can, update it. But if something ever happens and the sports get bigger in 30, 40 years, you're structurally sound.
Yeah, we're here.
Woo. When you capped off 17,000, 16,000, you have a dynasty. You can't capitalize on your dynasty. Let's just say Indiana has the smallest arena in the NBA, right? 17,000. Let's say you have the number one, boom, you end up getting damn near Zion and all these guys and Wemby and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
You can't maximize your soul. You're to the bricks.
I don't want Indiana coming after you. Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, I think currently is the smallest arena. And State Farm in Atlanta, I think 16,800 and 16,600.
You said Smoothie Arena.
Smoothie King Arena in New Orleans. I'm just telling you because I don't want Indianapolians to come after you. Indianapolians.
They have an arena called, say that again?
Gil, the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. Smoothies are delicious. They are king in New Orleans.
Do they know Caitlin Clark was selling out 17,000 in there, right? Iowa, they were 17,000, right?
In the field house?
Field house? Mm-hmm. Where she was playing at was 17,000?
It's Iowa, though. All they got is Hy-Vees out there.
Kentucky.
15-5.
Louisville, what is theirs in college?
The Yum Yum Center, what is it? Yum Center.
I just don't get
22, close to 22 or 22,000.
22,000. They have an NBA. Like that's what I'm saying.
The fan bases are different because the arena is gonna feel
louder.
The prestige of the university more than just a professional team. We got college athletics has more of a fan base than NBA.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I thought they were gonna get an NBA team there.
For Indiana?
No, for Louisville.
Oh, Louisville.
Like I'm just saying, because what happens is because the arena's so smaller, what do you think they do to make their money? Price up all tickets.
Yes. Yeah.
Price up all tickets. Like, nah, man. I'd rather you build 50,000 and cut the tickets in half.
And just let everybody come in.
Yeah, you cut the tickets in half. You're making the same amount of money. It's like hope.
But then it's basically you're giving away tickets.
No.
You're in hopes that people show up.
The Clippers used to do it back in the day.
No. What I'm saying is that if tickets are $20 all the way up there, you expand the arena $10.
They can buy
$10. Now everybody got $10.
I said they used to give them back for free. Remember back in everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm
It's
gonna
like,
save my $10 for gas. I'm gonna watch these trash ass niggas go play.
But you don't watch who they're playing, though.
$10. Yeah, $10.
The Wolves are in town.
Man, I could have went to Taco Bell with this shit.
The Wolves
man.
are in town.
I could have went
That
to
same
Taco Bell.
Go watch
Yeah,
Ant.
man.
Bro,
It'd be a couple tacos,
got the
man.
chalupas.
See,
Chalupa.
No, what happens is they don't. They don't think about the masses, right? As your bottom tier of celebrities, they're gonna buy. You want to fill out this, right? This is what's empty. Them nosebleeds, those are what's empty, right? That's where you need to lower the price to get more of them in there. That sound comes down.
Yeah.
Right? The celebrities, they not cheering for nothing. Right? So when you're talking about just, the demand, it's the person who has the best product for the cheapest price. Right?
Say it again.
Best product, cheapest price.
Gotta have a good product.
But if I got the Blue Magic up there, they gonna get hot down here. Right? If they come into the gym,
Who we coming to see though? The product is who we coming to see.
So-
if we coming to see some old ass niggas that ain't getting the job done, and we like,
That's
man,
never
I'm tired of
playing.
seeing
That's
this.
never playing.
I'm tired. Like you said, Melo with the fan base he got the shoe contract. He
From LA.
gonna bring them. He gonna bring them.
He could fill the seats, you think?
Yeah.
Over there in Inglewood?
Yes. And that was the conversation we had before about Steph going to Charlotte for Melo. And I'm like, well, if that was the case, Steph has a better chance of filling out the arena in Charlotte than Melo does right now because they're not winning, right? And it's a small market. But you bring Melo to LA where he's known, where it's his home, it changes everything. Because him going to Golden State necessarily not gonna, it's not going, it's still California, but it's not going to be like, oh, we're coming to see Melo tonight more than in LA.
Bring Melo, Jello, and Lonzo. Bring
Come
back
on,
the
we got LeVar. We got LeVar's back. LeVar come from out behind under that rock, boy. He got LeVar back, man.
I miss him, man.
Yeah. Come on,
I miss
LeVar.
him, man.
Appreciate LeVar when y'all had him.
Come on,
I
man.
miss him, dog.
Bring that love.
Dog, he was entertaining. I ain't gonna lie, that was the most entertaining dude ever, man.
He made the shit exciting.
The thing is,
George
he
can't fuck
the
with
thing is,
me.
he said all that and his sons got drafted. Like, that was
He did his job.
So, like
He did
all
his
that stuff
job.
that they was talking about, but I just feel like they was hating on him because he was a dad.
Yeah.
Like, he was just pumping up his own
Because
They wasn't used to someone like breathing light into their
Yes,
child.
yes.
Like usually it's like the father's taking away he's breathing. Oh, my son, he had 5 today. He got 45 tomorrow. 45. You can't- Never back-to-back losses.
You don't know how to
Right,
coach my
that's-
son. You don't know how to fucking coach my son. You gotta coach him like this.
Like talking about if you're listening to your dad talk, right? That makes you like smile. He had 5. He gonna have 45 tonight.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Damn, Dad.
Triple double.
Damn, Dad.
Yeah.
Damn, Dad. Relax.
You out there like, yeah, pop.
Better get 40 on their ass.
As a reminder, Lonzo, LaMelo Ball, the only 2 brothers to be top 3 selections in NBA draft history. So whatever you have to say about LeVar, put some respect on his name.
Come on back, man. Come back.
I can't speak for the big baller brand shoes, but the T-shirts for quality.
We need your back.
BBBs,
Hey, they need your back, baby.
Back. Yeah, that man said, I predicted this long ago.
Before they was even born.
Before he was born.
He said, I beat Michael Jordan in one-on-one.
That's
He was going in, bro. He was letting everybody in the NBA know. I got some young killers
It was
coming.
the best thing.
Heavy in the WWE. I used to have a line of fans at Staples
Oh, my
Center
God.
signing autographs for him. Obviously.
Yeah.
I feel like some people on the Lakers may have saw that and weren't feeling
Man
it.
said, stay in your
Clippers
lane.
need
Stay in your lane.
Clippers need to sign him.
For sure. Let him be Clipper
in your
Darrell.
lane.
Let him be Clipper Darrell.